Well, hello, hello. Stranger danger. It is I. It is I. I'm still working on this page. It's been a crazy turn of events. It's been a crazy turn of events. I'm not going to work on it tonight with you guys, but I just wanted to give you a quick glimpse of how this page is coming along. It's almost done. I want to create more of these flowers, and I made them and cut them out and glued them on, the old-fashioned way with Elmer's. So I'm going to create a few more flowers and glue them on. I'm not done with the background either. I tried a new technique to create the clouds with the colorless blender. So I'm still working on like how that's all coming along, but I wanted to show you guys before we start on our new page, but it's not all the way done, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Honestly, over the weekend, I didn't do nothing but read. I see Mary's in here. She set me up, y'all. She set me up. I didn't color nothing. I was reading A Demon's Dream. That was all I did. So I'm behind. It's the book club's fault. That's why. But I only have a few more touches on this page and then I'm done. These flowers here, 1, 2, 3, these are actually glued on top of the flowers that were there before because I messed them up. They were ugly, hideous, disturbing. They had to go, gots to go. So, cut them out, glued them on with my boy Elmer. It's like it never happened. So, to be continued on this page. But tonight, we move forward. The diamond of the ton. Let's see. There we go, nice and centered. Unfortunately, I have visions of baby blue. She's giving me Cinderella. I don't know why, but she's giving me blonde, bantus, baby blue, silk. Like, that's the vision I have when I see her. And I don't know where. So that's probably what I'm going to end up doing because, I rarely get a whole vision. So when I get a whole vision, I'm ready to go. So we're going to get started. I'm going to figure out what skin tone I want. I don't want it to be like a yellow blonde. I want it to be like black girl blonde. So we'll do a lot of like different swatching and stuff for that. So, got my ice water. Also refreshing. Let's see what skin tone I want to do. I hope you guys had a nice Memorial Day weekend. To my American coconuts, hope you got some rest. I've been waiting all day for this. This is how I'm on from work. Yes, love that. Love it, love it, love it. All right, I'm kind of feeling Morin as a base. Maybe a little, yeah, that's cute, rose beige for the shadows. Anything else? Those two will do me. Finally have all of your books. Yes! I know, I saw Don had posted a spread of all 10 of her books. I said, do I have all 10 of my books? I do, but I don't know where all my kids are at any given time. That's my problem. I'm sure I do. All right. Let's come in with Miss Morin, YR20. So we're doing a Cinderella theme. This is page 2 in volume 10. Page 1 will be done ASAP. I just have little tiny touches left. That's it, that's all. And then she'll be ready. As soon as that happens, I'll post that up. I already got my exports. I'm ready. I haven't been wanting to edit my videos, which has been the longest draw for stuff that I finished coloring and haven't posted. Like, I just posted the page we did last week with the rainbow in the hair. Just posted that. Video just been sitting there. It's just been, I don't know, so painful to sit and edit. Oh, let me be mindful because I want to do light hair as I go directly outside of the lines. I love when I do that. I'm like, ooh, let me be mindful. Directly outside of the line. Have we given up on Olo? I just did the background on my last page with Olo, and it did me right. And it was the light blue. You know, the light blues always like to clock out. The light blues don't want to do Nathan. But she held strong. She didn't clock out. Not this time. So where are you in Demon's Dream? I finished it. I finished it that day. I gave the update when I said I'm on page 700. There's only 50 pages left. You thought I was going to... Mind you, things were still popping off. You literally can't put that book down once you start because there's just too much going on. Anytime you think you're going to get a break, it'd be the last sentence on that page of the chapter. I'm like, what? How? Why? I thought things were simmering down. Definitely not. So I just had to finish. I don't think I've ever in my life read a 750 page book in no damn 48 hours. And the thing is, the book, like, it's good and it's like cringy, but it's good. It's like, I don't know. It felt like a good guilty pleasure read. You know what I mean? Like, was it some like life-changing literature that will have you in deep thought for the next 10 years? No. But I was entertained thoroughly. Demon's Dream. From page 1 to page 750. So, the book club was telling me, oh yeah, I bet you're gonna finish it in like 2 days. I'll see you in 2 days when you finish the book. I said, you're right. Never. Couldn't be me. Wouldn't be me. And here, 2 days later, I stand before you. My sisters in Christ. I have completed the book. It's done. It's done. But I was entertained. And I was wrong. I was wrong as hell. Ate that book up. Ate that book for breakfast. Now I'm eating up Ace of Spades. I gotta finish that tonight. Too much going on yet again. I'm like, nah, I gotta finish this tonight. Tonight. That is the biggest issue for me. I can't be letting stuff linger, you know what I mean? Oh, I did 2 different eye shapes. I need to finish it. I need to finish it. I'm like 60% done with it. I was trying to read it. Every time I sat down to try to read, here comes somebody talking to me. My husband came. He was like, hey, babe. Hello. He said, why you sound aggravated? Ever since you started reading again, you seem aggravated. And am. I'm hella aggravated. Because you see I'm reading. And here you are. You don't see a problem with that? Quit talking to me. I'm trying to see what the hell going on. The stakes are high, people. The stakes are high. Leave me alone. I'll be in the room in the dark reading, and I just hear, "Where's mommy?" I'm like, "No." He says, "She not down here?" I'm like, "Oh no." The hunt. The hunt begins. This is Morin YR20 that I'm using. I'll be trying to hurry up and read a couple pages. Like, no, they're coming. They're coming. I gotta finish this chapter before they find me. Now, if only I could read my emails like I read these damn books, then I might be getting somewhere. When I hear that, "Where's mommy?" it's like the music starts. The countdown. I'm like, I have mere seconds. Read. Read, little girl, read. I've decided I'm gonna save Kindred for when I go on vacation in July, because I have the physical book, so that'd be fun to read. Like, I don't know, I like to bring physical books when I go on vacation, so that'll be fun. The fact that you ate the 750 pages in less than 40 hours, I know people were straight ignored. Straight up ignored. If Mr. Coco come trying to read over my damn shoulder, say, don't read this page. Every time you come looking, it's at a crazy part. The whole book is not like this. Don't read this part right here, because it's gonna look crazy. There's more to it. Don't judge me for what you just saw on this page. That's not how the whole book is. That's why you gotta mind your business. These are Ohuhu markers. Yep, markers bleed through that are alcohol-based. I use alcohol-based brush tip markers. So, like you can see, this is the back of that page. So I just always put little protector behind there so that it doesn't spill over to the next page. We ignore the household, and I'm gang now. I'm down. Feed yourselves. Actually, I don't cook in the house, so that's good. If I'm cooking, something's happening. Someone's coming over. Mr. Coco's sick. Some ain't right. If I'm the one in the kitchen, something went wrong. Luckily. One day, can you do auburn hair? And I tried it and it wasn't 100%. I've done auburn hair like a ton of times. If you want to check out my page on my YouTube to see how I did it. We went through a whole auburn and ginger phase last year where we literally couldn't escape. Thank you, Faith. You're welcome. I saw a lot of people got their volume 10 in the mail today. Hey. Love that. The markers bleed always. These are alcohol-based, so they bleed. Did you actually draw this, or are you just coloring it in? I draw what I color. Hey Royce, I'm good. How are you? What's your star sign? Is that like my normal? I'm a Leo. Is that my star sign? Is that like just like your main? Isn't she giving Black Cinderella? She just gives that vibe. I don't know why. Ooh, I should have did her brown skin like Brandy. But I wasn't really picturing it like Black Cinderella. I was picturing it like Disney Cinderella. But that would have been cute too. All right. Of course, there actually is a Black Cinderella. Hello. An icon. Whitney Houston is her fairy godmother, people. Whoopi Goldberg is her mama. Y'all are not telling me like I don't know this, please. I'm a black girl from the 90s. In my own little corner, in my own little chair. I should have had a reference. I'm just winging it. Did you post the finished product? No, because I'm not all the way finished with it. I'm still doing some little touches. I'll show it to y'all in a second once I finish doing these little shading here. All right, I'll leave it there. Show you this page real quick. Ba-ba-da-bum. So this is how she is so far. Almost done. I'm gonna add some more flowers to her hair. I actually cut them out and glued them on. I colored them and glued them on. And then the background I'm still working on. So almost there. Super close. Super duper close. But not quite. Not quite. So once I finish this tomorrow, I'll edit it and hopefully post it tomorrow. If I don't post it tomorrow, I'm tired. I'm tired, Grandma. I'm sorry. Editing is just really a labor of love these days, where I don't know why it's just taking too long for me. My attention span, my energy, everything is telling me, find something else to do. Find you something else to do. That's why I'm like, I try to be as consistent as possible when it comes to going live, because I know everything else, I can't make any promises. It gets very mood based. So, but I do try. Where's my portrait references? Book came today, period. All right. That's cute. All right, back to doing some shading. Hi, Danny. And this is book 10 that I'm coloring in right now. And I'm still using the same marker that I used for the base. I'm just adding in some preliminary shadows before I come in with my, I'm gonna do probably rose beige on top. I need like a good shoulder reference. Hey, Coco, bro. All right, cute. I feel like everything will fail for my base to drop my second layer. To drop in my second layer. In real life, it don't be that long. Hello. By the time I like finish everything, I usually can come back and start doing my second layer. Alright. Are allergies coming for you? My allergies are doing much better. Like, much better. Last week it was This water is doing everything for me right now. Okay, rose beige. Deepening some of the shadows that we put in. I'm working on Hair 101 this week. So I'm thinking that will be on the calendar for around June. I think I said 25th in my head. So nothing's on the calendar yet, but I'm working on the packets. I'm very excited about that. Ooh, In Vogue, I can get that. I'm doing a Cinderella theme. White Cinderella theme on a black girl. Versus Brandy Cinderella, just to be clear. I want to do black, not black, like black girl blonde bantus. And like that really pretty silky blue on the gloves. All right, I'm happy with that. These gloves are actually inspired by a pair of gloves I saw on Project Runway from season 21? 22? Project made them. That's all I know. Whatever season Project was on, when he was on the All Stars version. You have any new coloring books? This is my newest one, volume 10. Just started shipping on Friday. All right, color pencil time. Let's find what colors I want to use. My coloring books can be found on my website, which is linked in my bio. Of course, Miss Hazel. You know, I'm gonna let this Miss Hazel rest. Let me get a fresh Miss Hazel. Let me get a fresh one. How come this doesn't even look the same color? It's crazy. Alright. Actually, I want a little deeper in those corners. Brown 50%. No, this is actually brown 50%. Girl, what? It's not even 50%. This is burnt ochre. Get it together. And quick. Going to Disney for your birthday in September. Nice. That sounds so fun. I still haven't been to Disney, so one day. We were supposed to go this year, but I don't think that's gonna happen. In reality. This is Hazel. And then let's come in the burnt ochre 50. Start to blend and smooth. And then perhaps a light peach. Very good, very nice. Thanks, Bree. Hey, world. Yeah, my back. I don't know what caused my little flare up, but I was literally sitting minding my business, went to stand up. My back said, sit down. I said, hold on, wait a minute. What's going on? Why is my back electrocuting the whole right side of my lower body? I was on those stairs praying. Please, please, God, just come pick me up and bring me to my office. I can't do this. Michael's on the side of me like, I'm here to save you, mommy. I'm here to save you. I'm like, thank you. He's like, Daddy can save anybody, and I'm his son, which means I'm here to save you. I said, okay, thank you. Tell your daddy to come carry me up these damn steps. Somebody. came, he took my water bottle and my phone and brought it to my desk and set it up for me so I could have both hands to literally crawl up the stairs. And we made it. Mr. Coco was like, you don't want to take the night off? So I took the night off last night. I'm just going to sit down. It's not like I'm on there doing jazzercise. I'll be fine. Once that little extra strength Tylenol kicks in, I'll be Gucci. He was like, I don't understand how you have this sciatica. I said, you always have amnesia of that fatal day. Wait a second. I'm stupid. I was explaining to him that I was not, when I had Michael, I didn't have sciatica, but I did have sciatica. I just didn't know I had sciatica yet. I didn't know what that was that I was feeling. But when I lived in Harlem, I slipped and fell in our bathroom. And the thing about a Harlem bathroom is if you slip and fall in the bathroom, you hit everything in the bathroom all at once. Okay? My bathroom was the size of this coloring page. So I slipped, I ran in to grab my phone, and I had like a little bath mat in there. And when I came to step back out, the bath mat went with me, and I just, whoop, and I cracked my back over the tub, which propelled me forward through the bathroom door. Bust my foot through the door. Like, this could have literally been a scene from That's So Raven. Bust my foot through the door. All the little particle dust came out the bottom of it. Then this like glass thing that I had on the shelf crashed down, and I was surrounded by broken glass. And I'm just laying there like, help! So confused. Everything happened in a matter of seconds. In a matter of seconds. I got up. For all I know, I was knocked unconscious. I have no concept of time. I got to work like an hour late. Don't know where that time went. Showed up, my boss took one look at me and she said, do you need to go home? I'm like, what makes you say that? I must have just got up. I don't know, like, I have issues with not showing up. if you couldn't tell. So when things like that happen, I'm like, man, let me just go to work. I didn't look in the mirror. Got up, just walked out on autopilot on something crazy. Got to work. I still had like sawdust all over me. My hair was all tore up. Like, she probably thought I got mugged. She was like, yeah, you should go home. You should go home. And little did I know I herniated my disc that day. So, unfortunately, it just kept getting worse and worse because I wasn't doing anything about it. And then when I was pregnant with Michael, I had back pain, but hello, you pregnant, of course, everything hurts. So I didn't think anything of it. But then when Michael was like 1, I woke up one day and I couldn't walk. Could not walk. She probably thought she was being abused. No, she knew Mr. Coco very well. No one will believe that. If anything, people will be asking him if he's okay. And I could not walk. Every time I moved my leg, I felt like I was literally being electrocuted. Literally. Ava, that was an inside thought. Because you see how you just tested everyone else's patience in the chat with that. But anyway, now I've been x-rayed and diagnosed and all of that. She's taking too long to finish it. Can I see your coloring page and how long it takes you? I would love to see it. You should visit my page and see the things that I create because it takes time. Oh, well, bye-bye. Anyway, so now I've been dealing with sciatica and trying to not get steroid shots every 5 seconds. It doesn't even help long term enough for me to. That's like, I'm really going through it if I do that. The base of her is Morin YR20 with rose beige BR3 on the top, and then color pencil. The massages help. The issue really is that the disc is herniated, so I'm just always going to be managing the symptoms. But this is from volume 10, page 2. Because the disc is herniated, that's permanent. So she said, I'm taking too long to finish it. How could she have meant it? But I did want to see what she colors. I did want to see that, because that's always a good indicator to me of how serious they are. It is very uncomfortable. It is. It is. And like 80% of my life, I don't even feel like I have sciatica. But that other 20%, why? Why? But movement helps too. I need to be less sedentary. I need to get more steps in, get more active early on in the day. Because I usually get more active as the day goes on, but I need to start my day off, get the engines revved up. You know what I mean? That's how I need to start my day. Stretching does help, actually. I need to do that too. It hurts like a mug though, but you do feel brand new by the end. Yeah, I don't give people on the internet the benefit of the doubt. I stopped that. I used to. If I read it away, I take it that way, and then I move on. And I'm always right. Whenever I give someone the benefit of the doubt, I instantly regret it. Whatever I pick up, whatever I sense, I'm like, yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was. Yeah, I need to start stretching first thing in the morning. First thing in the morning. First thing. Yeah, we've been down this road many times before. Maybe it's PTSD. Well, it's one thing because then when given the opportunity to correct it, she did the little LOL passive aggressive. She taking too long? At that point, come on. Come on. If you meant it another way, like, you would have clarified that. You didn't mean it that way. You meant it the way that we took it. That's why you said what you said. And you did the little LOL passive aggressive. Come on. I do have a couple of books on pre-sale on Amazon. Yeah, she had 2 comments. The second one is what got her, the mutie. The mutie. Thank you. Yeah, she made the first comment. Then Bree and Don were like, what you mean by that? That's the opportunity to be like, oh, I'm just so excited to see the finished product. She said, LOL, because she taking too long. That's when I said, oh, that's the inside thoughts. That was my response to that comment. Luckily, I miss all the action. This is Coloring with Coco, Volume 10. Linked in my bio. Anyway. To whom much is given, much is tested. I shall pass these tests. I will. Don't bite your head off. I didn't even see what you wrote. I don't bite heads off, though. Yay, Volume 10 on the way. Volume 10 on the way. I know Mr. Coco shipped out, I want to say, maybe 400 of them over the past couple of days. So he been working hard. Oh, yes, most certainly. That was. Without a hint of a doubt. Yeah, he was working hard. He would like go to sleep, wake up, be in the office. I just hear that label printer. Which gave me the perfect getaway to go read, because he was doing orders and not disturbing me. But when he takes a break from packing orders, his first thought is, where is she? So I can harass her, just like his son. Michael got a new Rubik's Cube, and it's called a Mega Mix. Okay. I really, like, with Michael, he's so brilliant. But I know when he gets certain things that he's going to hyperfixate on them, and he's going to bring me into his hyperfixation until he can solve it. So when he be getting these crazy new things, because how long he's been doing this Rubik's Cube stuff? A couple years now, right? We're still on it, okay? It has gone nowhere. Now he's like, he can solve it in 38 seconds, okay? Now he needs to level up. So he has this new Rubik's Cube that's a Mega Mix. Soon as he took it out the box, first of all, he somehow conned my mom into buying that when we went to brunch last weekend. Then, when I was sleeping, he blew up her phone, called her 11 times trying to track the Amazon package. Told her to drop it off at our house. He was on a mission. It finally came. He takes it out the box. I said, oh, hell no. Oh, my God. I saw this. Let me try and find a picture of it. I said, this about to be our project. Because he don't know how to do nothing. Keep no interest to himself. I'm going to show you. This is the cube. Now, who's solving that? Yeah. I saw that. I said, oh, no. He takes it out the box. I said... He started playing with it. When I tell you, this kid figured it out and can solve it in like a minute and 30 seconds, and he didn't involve me at all. I was like, oh yeah, we taking you to them champions, okay? We taking you. we about to get you up in there. We about to get you up in there. Mind you, I had a little 2x2 cube that I was playing with. He was like, okay, do this, do that, do this, do that. I'm just listening to what he's telling me, flipping it how he's telling me to flip it. He said, okay. I looked down, it was solved. I'm saying, how did you solve the cube with my hands? What? How did you do that? Just telling me which way to turn it. I'm like, what? Is this what it feels like to be smart? It must be nice. It must be nice. Because that's not how I'm set up. He's solving Rubik's Cubes, and I'm like, look what I colored. Look what mommy colored. He's solving damn Rubik's Cubes on damn steroids. Yeah. Something backwards. I taught him how to solve a Rubik's Cube a couple of years ago, a regular Rubik's Cube, and it takes me like 2.5 minutes. I think my best time is like 1:56. But he took it and ran. But he's as impressed with my coloring as I'm impressed with his Rubik's Cube, so I guess it all evens out. I guess it all works out. Mama, if you don't get... Precisely. I'm like, Mama. He'd be like, Mom, look, I learned a new algorithm. Okay. A new algorithm. Got it. Cool. Love that. Don't ask me nothing about that, though. Don't ask me nothing about that. Don't ask me any opinions about that. I don't know. I used to peel out the stickers. Yeah, I know the most basic, like entry level way to solve a Rubik's Cube. And I'm still amazed at that. And I had to learn because he wanted to learn. So I had to learn so I could show him how to do it. Oh yeah, they have entire competitions. Entire competitions. I think the world record is like 3 seconds. And Michael is determined to be the record holder in North America. Now, when I asked him, what's the capital of the United States? He said, Unork. I said, Unork? We would die. Like, we could not breathe. We could not breathe. I said, okay, we got to work on the geography. Geography be tearing these kids up. I know he hasn't learned it yet in school, but one thing I can't stand is when kids don't be knowing countries from continents, from states to cities. I need you at least know the difference. Because I talk to high schoolers who think Africa is a country, and that I can't. It won't be my child. I can't. It tears everybody up. It does. And listen, I'm not any kind of person. You know, it might be right. It might be. The state of this damn country as it is, you never know. Maybe it is Unork. I don't know. We need to switch it up. Unork. We were like really like could not breathe. He said, I meant New York. Still wrong, but funny though. Still wrong. Then he gonna say, I bet you daddy doesn't know. He said, I know all them facts because I had to take my citizenship test. When I was we had PIG in high school, participation in government. And we had to take a quiz that was like 50 questions that they could ask you if you were trying to gain citizenship in the United States. When I tell you it tore us up. I was like, oh, I don't know. Thank God I was born here because, baby, I'll be wherever I was born for life because I don't know none of them answers. He was studying. He was on all tests to take this damn citizenship test only for his dad to have gotten citizenship like maybe a week prior, and he didn't realize, and he got naturalized from his father, and he went and took the exam and did everything anyway. Paid fees, did all that. I'm like, what's with the communication? Boys. I'm just drinking some ice water. Some regular ice water tonight, nothing fancy. I could have went for a nice ginger ale, but I didn't have any. I didn't have any. If I had to take a test to prove I'm here, they ship me out. Hello? Quick. I would be bye bye. But so would like literally like the country would be empty. We ain't known for that around here. The country would be empty. So they don't want to do that. The president can't even tell you not a damn thing. He be making up facts off the top of his dome. He just be rewriting history right there on the spot. And don't give a damn either. And don't give a damn either. I remember when I was like in early high school, we would watch like compilation clips of George Bush just saying like the dumbest shit ever. And we would just laugh. Because he was silly and dumb and just dumb. And the compilations of this man that will be on the internet, I mean, I'm sure they're already there. It's not going to be hee hee ha ha. Maybe to future people who didn't live through it, maybe it will be funny. Because maybe my mom wouldn't have thought the George Bush compilations were funny. You know what I mean? But they're funny. You know, he's up there talking about fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice. You ain't gonna fool me again. And talk about he dream of one day where humans and fish can coexist. Sir. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Said before, but I love that we get to sculpt these faces because you... Said before, but I love that we get to sculpt these faces because you provide some suggestions for features. Thank you. Just a little something. So you could really shade it into whatever you want, okay? Shapeshifters. Thank you. Whoa. Whoopsies. One of the cubes he conned my mom into buying was $69. That's crazy. He was plotting on her the whole way to brunch. He said, well, I'm going to just ask Gigi for it. I said, go ahead and ask Gigi for it. Didn't think that was going to work. I should have known it was going to work. I thought she was going to wait till his birthday, something. It does, firstborn and only, so he has no competition. The only child born to an only child. He knew exactly what he was doing. I pulled out the blues for the first page. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. Grannies be weak. Always got money for the nonsense. Hello. All the shenanigans. She texted me a picture. She's like, well, Munch, look what just came in. I'm like, stand up. Weak in the knees. Oh, my puzzle is here to prove I'm a human. Thank you. She's looking so golden, good, because she's going to have some golden hair. So I want her to be nice and bronzed up. I got to do blonde cactus on her head. Blonde cacti. I couldn't let it slide. I had to at least give it an honorable mention. I had to. That was too good. That gave me a good little chuckle. I got an ab from that laugh. One ab. Caught me off guard. One ab. I had to give an honorable mention, at least. A little bit. Something. Yes, these will be on YouTube. She's so cute. Oh my gosh. It could also be a puff pastry. It could be anything besides a cactus. It really could. Like, I tried to see it. That was my issue. That's what broke me out into laughter. Not even on no funny stuff. Not even on no funny stuff. But it could be Krabby Patties. It could have been anything. I'm trying to see the like, you remember the Krabby Patty gummies? Y'all know those? It could have been that. Pacifically. Low-key might have been the inspo. I don't know. Whoever drew this would have to let us know. But she busy. Cutie. They call me cutie, but what is that? Cutie. What is it? How that sound? Cutie patootie. That little girl. can't think of it. All right, you're looking pretty good. Let's do a little white highlight. Where is my white? Oh, white. Do I want to do pink white or white white? Eden wood, yes. Oh my gosh, where is Eden? Where is Eden? Cutie, cutie patootie. Some da 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 doody. A mess. A true mess. Yeah, she gots to be grown now. Gots to be. All right. I definitely want to do a monochromatic page in here, and I definitely want to do like a grayscale page in here. So I gotta figure out what pages I want to do for those themes. Hey Jordan, how are you? I got a few themes that I want to do. I want to do the magazine cover. There's some other ideas I saw in the club that I wanted to try. Love the magazine covers. Is it going to be like the statue page? No, I want it to be like if the picture were taken like a black and white photo. So like a true grayscale kind of vibe. It's not the color I wanted. Yeah, I definitely could get a good magazine cover out of this book. For sure, for sure. I'm thinking the one with the short haircut with the one flower over her eye would be a good one. Because she doesn't have a background or anything. Oh, Lord, you're next. I'm scared to color her. She would be a good one. She's already our cover girl. This one. But it would be kind of hard to fit. There's not a ton of space up there. She might have to be the one because everyone else got a lot going on. Can't fit it there, can't fit it there. Yeah, she might have to be the one. Ooh, she would have been good. I could put it right there. Coco magazine. And she looks very cover girlish. Love you. think it's between those two. I'm excited to color those two. I am. I'm gonna deepen up. This is Prismacolor in dark brown. I just want to deepen some of these shadows a bit. This doesn't want to play nicely with my Caran dash underneath, but hey man, hey man, you will be dealt with. Thank you for the gifts. And thank you for the new followers. I've been seeing them pop up. Thank you guys for following. If you're not following, make sure you do. If you're following my on here, make sure you follow me somewhere else too. Stay connected to your world. When this book is in stock, this book is currently in stock right now. A head full of roses for page 1. Ooh. I know I'm adding roses onto mine right now. I started doing it earlier today, but it didn't finish in time, so to be continued. I'm not gonna do full roses, but just adding in like maybe 3 or 4 more roses. You have to go to my website. My website's linked in my bio. Hey, Vixens. I'm turning her hair into a space view of Earth. Oh, my love. I cannot wait. Hair is gonna be a blonde. We're going for a Cinderella theme. Thank you, thank you. Actually, I want this color. Fan brush. Alright. We're making our way through, Now we got this big old shoulder. No royal purple hair. No. We're doing a Cinderella theme for this page. Ooh, I need to get these braids off my neck right now. Shoulder. Do I have a shoulder reference? Not really a good one. Just going in, marking my brightest highlights, my darkest shadows. Just like a little dusting of color, so I remember what it is. Boom. We're gonna finish all the skin in one session. Bantu knots don't take me long, historically. So I feel like we can do face, hair, gloves tomorrow. Let's hope. Let us hope. Thank you, thank you. Starting to blend this up and using very light pressure, just getting like a little bit of coverage. I want to see a tutorial on how Eric does skin. Eric, you got a skin tutorial? I want to see that. That's what I want to see. Because your skin look realistic. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I want to see. That's what the people want to see. Reveal your tricks to us. Reveal. Me either, Eric. That's why I get very overwhelmed when I teach Skin 101, because I've taught it twice and I've taught it differently both times. So there's that. I'm like, yeah, I don't really know how I told y'all how to do that last month. We on to the next, okay? It's different now. I'm intuitive, you know? People are like, how do you come up with your themes? How do you come up with the colors? I don't. I be on here struggling. Y'all watch me one time, sit here. Sometimes when I'm watching like the YouTube videos back, I'm like, there's like a whole 10-minute chunk where I'm just not coloring, where I'm just sitting there stuck, staring at Pinterest, swatching. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I have no idea. Each time I'm gonna do it different because I truly don't even remember. Just to do the swatch sheet took my whole entire soul. Mind you, I don't even use it. I don't even use it. I missed the page with the see-through shirt. Do you have the page with the see-through shirt? The page with the see-through shirt. Why am I blanking? Oh, the mom. Wow. Page 1. I haven't finished it all the way. In my mind, I would describe her as like the one with the like green hair or the like bush hair or the mouse hair. The see-through shirt, I completely forgot. I forgot her shirt was see-through. I'm like, see-through shirt, see-through shirt. Yeah, I showed it a couple of times. Hold on, I just have to lift up my tripod. She's almost done, but she's not completely done. Almost, but not quite. So I'm gonna add Coco, you okay, sugar? Why? Am I sniffing a lot? I'm good. I'm gonna add some more flowers to her hair, do some more to the background. So she's almost there, but she's not all the way there. So forgot about the shirt. It's like I forgot about the shirt, but I just wouldn't describe it as the one with the see-through shirt. You know what I mean? Like, you know, when you're thinking of it like the dominant characteristic of it, if someone said the one with the see-through shirt, that wouldn't be the one that came to mind. What came to mind when I heard see-through shirt is coloring calendar. I don't know where my coloring calendar is. Coloring calendar, the girl for August, which I haven't colored yet. That's what came to my mind when I heard see-through shirt. But it was just a different point of reference. I'm like, I know I'm not sniffling in y'all ears again tonight. I've had a couple sniffles. Not on my calendar. I think I have the colored version on my iPad. Similar style to that page though, actually, because she has the fro that covers her eyes too. This girl. When I hear see-through shirt, that's what I was thinking. Versus like a lace shirt. If that makes sense. But she's the August, I believe, in the calendar. I love her too. That's why I made her my birthday month. Yeah, I wouldn't think see-through shirt for her either, but that was the only shirt I could think of that was see-through when I'm going through my Rolodex. When I drew the first page, I didn't envision that shirt to be lace either, so that came from Izetta. So even though I drew it see-through in my head, that shirt ain't see-through. I made it that. I forced it. Also, another thing I realized when I draw these things, I like envision their full body even though they're not on the page. So like sometimes like I'll describe something as a dress or a top or whatever because I know what like the full concept is. So sometimes I get thrown off too, like if someone's like, oh, this top, blah blah, I'm like top, but in my head it's a dress, but it's cropped, so it's just the top of a dress, so no one would know it's a dress but me. Thank you for the nana. Hey Angie, welcome back. Yes, very chill, very easygoing tonight. Not too much. I really wanted a popsicle today. It was like a nice warm day. And I really wanted a popsicle. I told Mr. Coco to go to the store and get popsicles. Usually I don't have to be super specific. He knows what I like. He came home with the popsicles. He sent Michael upstairs with a popsicle. I'm like, ooh, okay, pink, cute, good sign. I bite it and I'm like, what the hell? It tastes like watermelon bubble gum. I said, yuck. What flavor is this? So, when Mr. Coco comes upstairs, I said, what flavor popsicle is that? He said, I don't know. What? What? What do you mean you don't know? He said, I know you like pink flavors. Pink flavor? Anything could be pink flavored. The color is not enough. This tastes like watermelon bubble gum. And not in like a good way. That could sound like it tastes good, but it doesn't. It don't. Pink is not enough of an indicator, okay? What if it was Pepto-Bismol flavored? You would know. I can't imagine watermelon bubblegum flavor anything. Yeah. He shipped out 400 books. He wasn't thinking straight. Clearly. I gotta go look at that box. That's you just reminded me. Oh damn, my sciatica. I'm gonna be crawling to my bedroom. Ain't nobody going back down them damn steps. That mystery will have to remain unsolved. Ooh, a little. Where to go? There it is. You see it? Get. A little net thing, fruit fly looking thing. I'm gonna have to go down tomorrow and look at that. A lot of people actually want me to work tonight. My show's on. Hello. A whole intruder. It was another bug. It was another bug, but not an intimidating bug. A bug that I can handle by my big bad self. Honestly, in the late spring, early summer, I really feel like I must live on the bayou or something. The way these critters be in my house, like, what is it? What is it? It's too much. It's too much. His cousins came from work. They didn't send their best. How you send a gnat for your cousin who was a big wildebeest? That bug that flew up in here last week. No, sorry. That was 2 weeks ago, actually. The trauma is still fresh. They couldn't risk their finest soldiers. They did not send their best, okay? That little gnat couldn't even send me a message. Message not received. Declined. Oh my gosh, when I used to work in Macy's offices, that building is literally like 150 years old. When I tell you, there used to be all types of creatures. I'm like, y'all playing around. When a Ninja Turtle pop up out of this damn vent, y'all not gonna be laughing. These things are mutating. These are not normal bugs. They're getting stronger. Y'all laughing, it's not funny. These things are getting bigger and stronger. One time, and mind you, I worked in fashion buying. It was just a whole bunch of girls, like maybe like 5 to 6 men on the whole floor. And on the other side of, like, my floor was the children's buyers, the leased buyers, and then the fashion office. These are not groups of people that handle any kind of critter well. Okay? This is not the right group of people. You need the men's team, you need the outerwear team, maybe the shoe team, because they got them shoe samples to stomp it up. We're the soft crew. Okay, the fashion office, hell no, they ain't gonna help us with nothing. They in there with designer don't. They're on their desk. We were sitting there, all of a sudden we hear the craziest scream from the other side of the office. Mind you, it was open floor plan, so like you scream is carrying all the way through. Listen, in today's day and age, I hear a scream, I'm gone. I'm up, I'm out. Bye-bye. See y'all on the 6 o'clock news. I'm not sticking around. Come to find out, a roach the size of a crocodile had fallen from the ceiling. The ceiling? The ceiling? No. It literally fell on her head. That's why she screamed like that, because she felt the thud. A bug heavy enough where you feel the weight, the impact of the weight. Packed it right on up. All right, y'all. Y'all take care. I'm gonna see y'all maybe next week. I'm gonna work from home tomorrow, okay? Bye-bye. Let me know when y'all get this together. Straight from the ceiling. Plopped right on her head. Y'all might as well just hold my memorial service right now. Get the fish fry ready. Because I done gone to glory. Especially with my braids. I think about that from time to time. I try not to. But if anything... No. I would have been in the arms of an angel. Immediately. Blunt force trauma from a roach skydiving from the ceiling. Hell no. I should have came to work with a bonnet on the next day. Since y'all got fallen roaches. I had to come with my warrior helmet. Bring out the bonnet. 2, 3, 4 of them. Immediately FMLA. Bye-bye. Because this is actually a hostile work environment. This is not safe. I don't feel safe here at all. Bye-bye. I told you I was at a very important... New York City is so dirty. I was at a very important lunch meeting with all of the heads of Luxottica. Luxottica is the company that owns Sunglass Hut, Ray-Ban, Lens Crafters, Sears Vision, all those brands. I was there with the global VP, the North America VP. They were in from Milan. The marketing team were all sitting there. This is when I was head of luxury accessories at Macy's. I am sitting there with my assistant. We're talking. I'm trying to get this deal done that I've been trying to get done with them forever. My assistant looks over and the face, you know when somebody just sees something horrific, but you're looking at them and they're looking behind you? She's in shock and terror, like that. I turn and look, and I see a black ass rat climbing down. They had the curtains closed, so if you wanted to have a private meeting because you're talking about things that are, why can't I think of the goddamn word, confidential, they would close the curtains and we would have our own closed off section. A rat climbed down from the ceiling on this curtain. A black rat. I am literally on my seat before I can even think about it. On my seat at this nice ass restaurant. Screaming. All these Italian men are sitting there crying, laughing. They're not scared at all. I don't know how you all get down to Italy, but they seem like, girl, it's just a rat. They didn't seem fazed at all. They were laughing so hard I was able to get the deal. Literally out of body experience. The waiter was so embarrassed, her ass just never came back. She brought in another waiter several minutes later. She never came back, never saw her face again. Honestly, I think about it every time I eat in a restaurant in New York City. Every single time. Because there's literally rats everywhere. The nice restaurants, the bougie penthouses, the nice areas have more of a rat problem than I saw more rats in nice areas than I saw in Harlem. When I was in Harlem, you would see a roach, you would see a rat on the train, but I never once had a rat in my apartment. I never had a mouse in my apartment, ever. Never saw one. Ever. Now, bed bugs and roaches, your neighbor, you gonna see them with the trash bags. Somebody gonna get got at least every quarter. Somebody gonna get got. But the rats, They hang out. They got expensive taste. They're on the Upper East Side. Okay. The rats were part of the Mardi Gras. Yeah, if you want to see a rat, go to Times Square. Go to the Upper East Side. Times Square is really bad because those rats are emboldened. The rats and pigeons in Times Square will ask you what time it is. They'll give you excellent directions. They might rob you, honestly. Don't turn your back. The pigeons especially. Everyone's always concerned about the rats. The pigeons and the squirrels are ghetto as hell. New York City squirrels are ghetto. There's been multiple times I walk out and I see a squirrel eating a 10-piece, all flats. There's something wrong with them. I don't like them squirrels. I don't like the squirrels in New York. One trying to dab me up. The New York City squirrels, and I see, you know what also? I see black squirrels in New York. Something about that feels racist. Multiple times, I saw one white squirrel, but have you ever seen a black squirrel? Where, what? Let me find a picture. Like, what are you doing here? Why are you here? Something about that ain't right. Something about that ain't right. I don't like that. I saw some black squirrels when I went to Canada. I don't like it. Feels racial. Like, are y'all oppressed? Should I be looking out for y'all? Y'all good? I'm gonna make sure you get the 10-piece. Make sure you eating good. Hazy. Definitely the minority. 11:21. All right, y'all. So we finished the skin tonight. Doing good on page 2. Tomorrow, hopefully, I'll be finished with page 1 and get that up and posted. I'm about to put out a press release. Kids like, nope. Thanks for the information. I'll never visit. Hello. I have hope for the equal rights. Hello. Equal rights. Free my black squirrels. Period. Free the black squirrels. Because why they got to be the scrawny ones? Why they not fat? It's racial, man. It's racial. All right. So this is where I'll leave you guys. My plan is to go live tomorrow, even though it's Wednesday. Hopefully I'm feeling good. I do have a late meeting at 8 p.m. So I don't think it will run over. So I should be good to go to come on here. And I think that's it. So thank you guys for hanging. We'll finish our Cinderella story tomorrow. Have an amazing night. I love you. Good night.